All set? Here we have the 2008 Land Rover LR2, soon to be on sale, April of this year. Already on sale in Europe from about mid-November. And a premium mid-size sport utility vehicle. We've got a 6-cylinder, 230 horsepower, inline 6, permanent, as we call it, intelligent permanent all-wheel drive. Kind of a standard for Land Rover vehicles. We are always in 4-wheel drive. We find that the best combination of safety and capability to always engage 4-wheel drive. As we walk around the vehicle, you'll see the lines are similar to, as we call it in Europe, it's Freelander 2, as this is the replacement for the Freelander that was a vehicle sold in Europe from 1998 forward. We had it in the United States for a few years, and so this is the replacement for that, or the follow-on vehicle. The vehicle you're looking at here has a few what we call kit items, which are dealer-installed accessories such as the wheels. The standard vehicle comes with an 18-inch wheel. You see 19-inch wheels on it right here. Some trim pieces, the grill guard up front again is a dealer-installed kit item. Trim pieces here, we've got some interior kit items as well, wood and some other interior trim pieces to kind of spice it up. But overall, the package is what we'll be driving tomorrow. As we move into the interior, do you want to do an engine shot? Okay. You'll see a common pattern in there between that we share with all the vehicles between Range Rover Sport, and our LR3, an upscale European look. Basically, everything you see is standard in the vehicle. Our navigation system is part of our tech pack. What do we have? Four options on the vehicle. Basically, package is a tech pack, an electronics pack, a lighting pack, and who'd I leave out? Who's the fourth one? Cold climate package, which gives us heated seats, heated screen, and items like that. A key feature that is consistent across the board is our terrain response, our, as I mentioned, intelligent permanent 4-wheel drive system. If you focus in by the shifter, you'll see a round brushed aluminum knob just in front of the transmission shifter, and that's our terrain response program. And basically what that does, and again it's a common feature with Range Rover Sport, and LR3, there are icons and different modes for the 4-wheel drive system to operate in. In LR2's case, we have the first mode, grass, gravel, snow. The second mode is mud and ruts. Third mode being sand mode. So as you drive down the road and look out the windshield, you don't have to be an expert to drive the vehicle. You can basically set the vehicle to what you see out the windscreen, and the system changes a lot of different things. It changes the shift pattern of the vehicle. It changes the electronic throttle, how much throttle it gives with a certain amount of pedal travel. Our traction control system will either become more or less aggressive. Dynamic stability control becomes more or less aggressive. We have something called hill descent control, which is an electronic braking system for descending deep hills. LR2 does not have a low range, as a lot of traditional 4-wheel drives, a lower gear set have. So we've got hill descent control, which was actually developed for Freelander about 10 years ago as a braking system to give control on slippery surfaces, steep hills, so we're not plummeting down the hill and relying completely on a foot brake or something like that. The difference being hill descent control can work on each wheel, all 4 corners, individually. So it gives us stability as well as a control of our speed on downhill. I'm trying to think what I left out on terrain response. But basically, if you are an expert driver, all the things you would do to work the car, maybe it's gentle throttle, things like that, so we don't break traction, are done automatically through the vehicle, obviously through computers. Where else can we go? Want to open the hood? As mentioned before, inline 6, transversely mounted. First compact SUV to run with a 6-cylinder, a straight 6-cylinder engine, transversely mounted, and very intelligent packaging system here. We've taken all the auxiliaries and basically mounted them on the rear of the engine. We call it the rear of the engine because that's where it links up to the transaxle transmission. The issue with a 6-cylinder engine and a straight 6 is its length. It's a packaging issue. So by taking all our components and compacting them to the rear of the engine, we've got a lot more room to fit the engine in there. 230 horsepower, coupled to a 6-speed automatic transmission. A very high-tech engine. Multi-length intake runners, variable, we'll see some on our presentation tonight, variable cam timing. It's about as high-tech an engine as you can get in the vehicle. Fuel efficient and well mated to the vehicle. We're about, depending how the vehicle's equipped, 43 to 4,400 pound vehicle, so although it's our smallest vehicle, it's still not the lightest thing because it's a very stout system. Is a very stout vehicle, as all Land Rovers are. It's got to be robust enough for the off-road capability, which translates to on-road ruggedness, a stable platform to hang our suspension on, which is a 4-corner independent suspension, McPherson struts on all 4 corners, disc brakes on all 4 corners as we work our way around. So there's basically, we're not lacking a thing on the vehicle. Entry-level price is about $34,700, and we work our way up to about $40,000. You're about to get run over. What other feature?
Rear.
Boot lid? Yep. Rear doors are boot.
Boot.
Lift gate gets us to our storage area. Under the load space floor, a full-size spare, as we require for off-road capability. It's kind of hard to work with one of the donuts or the temporary spares in there. Rear seats fold basically flat to give us our rear luggage compartment. Luggage compartment cover that I keep slipping out of my hand. We've got an accessory rubber floor mat as we do through the floors throughout the car, and quite a bit of storage area for a vehicle its size.
Yeah, you can wrap it up.
Wrap up LR2. We're pretty excited about launching this. Our launch tentative launch date is April 1st. Again, it's been on sale in Europe for about 3 months at this point and doing very well. We will have this model is an SE, and we'll also have an HSE model. Or no, I'm wrong on that, so scratch that. That was an early model lineup. We just have one model with 4 levels of trim as we work our way through, again starting at $34,700 and working its way up to about $40,000.